first time we're racing in PE for this new racing season, and it is racing on Monday, taking place out at Fairview, where we've got 8 races on the program, racing on the turf. Joining me on the line is Grant Paddock. Grant, how are you doing?
Yeah, morning Rahil, morning punters. All good, no complaints. Weather's turned a little bit for the better. It's a nice warm day here in PE, and it's going to be a decent day tomorrow at the race.
Let's get straight into it, Grant. Race number 1, 12:30 is the off time, and it's a big field that line up for this first race on the card, which will be the start of the bipod open maiden over 1200 meters. And Roaring Rock tops the boards here at 16-10. Alan Criff and Samango Kumalo teaming up. You can get 7-1 about the 16 horse Darling Buds of May. American Eagle 8-1, Flight Engineer, and then it is 10-1 and Better Bar those. Grant, what's your thoughts on the first race on the card? The Roaring Rock, the one to beat?
Yeah, 100% Rahil, definitely. Very good first run on a surface that he was unknown to on the poly. Back on the grass, he's now moved over to the Alan Criff yard, and Alan had a super season last season, really unbelievable, and well done to him and his patrons. But this should get him off to a cracking new start in the new season. Young horse, he's got a lot to still do in his career, and I'm taking him to win it. The 16 got no weight on her back, Darling Buds of May. Probably would have been better against the fillies, but with 51.5 on her, 52 on her back with chase up, got to be a massive runner. And then the likes of American Eagle, he's coming along the right way, having his third run here in peak run. Very, very big runner as well. And number 13, Duchess of Seville, much better run last time out, back up the straight, even though it was in a work riders. And then Opera Verse also, no weight on her back end of Quartet, those last two, the 13 and the 14 rail. But I do see Alan starting off the new season where he ended off last season, and tipping at 3, 16, 5 and 13.
Yeah, Alan Criff set to get things underway with the Roaring Rock in race number 1. Race number 2, next up, start off the place accumulator. 1600 meters is the trip, 1:05 is the off time, and here your favorite is number 1 Pyro Edition at 12-10, number 2 Bomber Bay at 16-10, 9-2 Global Drumbeat at 6-1 about Zambezi Sunset, 25-1 and Better Bar those. Grant, touching on trainers that ended off the season well, Jean Nel certainly did that, and he's got this horse Pyro Edition, who has certainly turned his form around since relocating, and he appears to be the right horse in this contest.
Rahil is definitely the right horse. He's my nap on the day. He's my best bet. Having his peak run, he just needed it last time out, and it's going to take a very good one to beat him. Jean Nel is in super form at the moment. Finished off the season super strong, and I think he's going to have a very good season with some good support this year. Pyro Edition, my nap on the day. He's a banker in my place accumulator, and I'm taking him to beat the 2, 7 and 3.
You're all in with horse number 1 Pyro Edition in the second race on the card. Moving along to race number 3, maiden plate for fillies and mares over the 1400 meter trip. The start off the pick 6, and the off time here is 13:40. We've got Lady Bomber and Aminato joint favourites at 4-1, along with Bird on a Wing. Faraway Girl at 5-1, Fantasy Girl at 6-1, and then it is double figure odds about the balance. Grant, tricky start to the pick 6. They're betting 4-1 the field here, and a race that's not going to take a lot of winning. But this horse, Bird on a Wing, perhaps with the Pyro Edition coming through to Frank that form line, that could just enhance her chances.
Definitely, Rahil. I am concerned second run. Aminato is another one that will prefer being on the grass. Lady Bomber, very good first run here, I must be honest. And but the stable seems to think that she's going to need one more run to be at her best. I'm in the camp of the 11 Atlantic Pearl. Very nice value at 10-1. Last time out, the kid unfortunately took a hold and went off to the front against the boys and didn't work out. Back against the girls, got the claim on, nice galloping weight. Very, very big runner at the wrong price. I'm taking her to win it. 11 from the 2, the 3 Bird on a Wing, and Lady Bomber to fill up the quartet position.
Value lies with horse number 11 Atlantic Pearl, trading at 10-1 in the market, and Grant seems fairly confident that this daughter of Gold Standard could be a huge runner in race number 3 on the card. Race number 4 next up, it's an MR66 over 1400 meters. 2:15 is the off time, and Above the Horizon tops the boards here at 5-2, 4-1 Dumasani, 11-2 Chronicles of Narnia, it's 8-1 and Better About the Balance. This horse, Above the Horizon, I thought he won a gutsy race last time out, beating Royal City Girl, and he's on the up. He continues to improve, and he now switches to the turf. Grant, he's no doubt the horse that sets the standard here.
Yeah, he'll definitely definitely sets the standard. He beat Royal City Girl, who went down a short head in the Champion Juvenile Cup last week. Very, very decent run, and he's definitely the horse to beat. A young horse, up and coming, and I must be honest, this field is very shallow. There's a couple of horses that are battling at the moment, and there's a couple that have got a little bit of form, but he definitely sets the standard, and I think he's going to be a horse that's going to really improve as he steps up in trip. His danger is probably Dumasani. Bit of a question mark in that step back in trip to the 1400 from the mile, as well as Mr. Whistle. I'm waiting for him to put that flying finish of his in, and then obviously Globetronic, who doesn't know how to run a bad race. But I'm very much in the camp of above the horizon here, Rahil, and I'm tipping at 5, 6, 10 and 2.
5, 6, 10 and 2, the top 4 selections here in race number 4 for Grant. And yeah, just having a look at this race, 5 to 2, the current price about above the horizon, who could well start shorter come race time. Race number 5, next up, start of Jackpot 2, 1450 is the off time. It's an MR86 over the 2000 meter trip, and your favorite is Gimme More Time at 7 to 2, Makashev at 9 to 2, along with Jack in the green. There's been support for number 1, Peace in Our World, from 12 to 1 into 5 to 1. Nothing Else Matters at 5 to 1, 11 to 2, Pair Night, 16 to 1, and Better About the Balance. Grant, competitive contests over the 2000 meter trip.
Very, very much so. I can understand the money for Peace in Our World. Very unlucky last time out. There was a lot of interference. He clipped heels and came down when he was travelling with a double handful. So he's definitely a massive runner. They got the claim to take off the 4 kilos, 58.5, a lovely weight. He'll be up there, probably in front as well. And a very, very big runner, Peace in Our World. Give Me More Time. Solid PE form. Also, once again, Savannah Valhalla takes off the 4 kilograms. Big runner. Makachev's got a couple of kilos to turn around on. Give Me More Time, there's no doubt, but he'll be there and thereabouts. And my lurker in the race is number 7, Anatolian Silver. He's a very, very smart horse, stepping up to the 2000 now. They've given him 2 runs over a mile to bring him along, and I think this will be his peak run, and over 2,000 meters. Very, very good value, 16 to 1. Please don't leave him out of anything. He's going to be a massive runner. I'm tipping at 2, 3, 7 and 1, Rahil, in a very competitive field.
Yep. Anatolian Silver, 16 to 1. Include this into absolutely everything, getting 3 to 1, a top 3 place. Moving along to race number 6. It's an MR96 handicap over 1200 meters. 25 past 2 is the off time. USA's Hope, Dubai Hills, top the boards here at 7 to 2. Number 8, A of Yellow Cool at 5 to 1. 6 to 1, Forest Spy, and then it is 8 to 1, and Better About the Balance. Grant, what's your thoughts here in race 6?
A couple of nice horses running here. I'm very much in the camp of Forest Spy. Course and distance is now going to suit, stepping up to the 1200. Drawn on the right side of the course, down the inside at 1. I think he'll be very, very hard to beat. Once again, 6 to 1, very good value. Stable companions, USA's Hope. Better form has been on the poly. They're trying the grass for the first time. So too, the same story with Dubai Hills. Very, very good poly form. Grass form is there. It's okay, but it's not as good as his poly form. He's probably going to be the main danger to Forest Spy, and then the likes of number 8, AF Yala Jocko. That's also going to be a quartet kind of a horse. Even this horse from Sabeni, he's turned a new lease of life. He's been going over slightly further over 1400, but he could get away with a sticky 12 at Fairview, there's no doubt. Rahil, I'm very strong on the 6-year Forest Spy, and I'm tipping at 6, 5, 3 and 8.
Could be a nice roving banker for quartets. Number 6, Forest Spy at 6 to 1 in the market in what looks to be a very trappy contest. Race number 7, penultimate race on the day. It's a fillies and mares 66 handicap over 1200 meters. 4 o'clock is the off time. Number 1, Smashin' is your favorite at 3 to 1. You can get 4 to 1 about number 2, You're So Special. 5 to 1 about number 11, Beneath the Moon. 7 to 1, Thread of Life, and then it is 10 to 1 and Better About the Balance. Grant, what you doing here in race number 7?
I'm in the camp of Smashing, there's no doubt. She's got the form. Concern is the 62 kilos in that 13 draw. This filly, You're So Special, number 2, won a very, very good race last time out. I'm glad to see them take the 2.5 kilos off. She has come on from that run. She's having her post maiden, so hopefully she runs a decent race. Then the 4, Thread of Light, also a solid form, but has been on polish. She's trying the grass. Couple of question marks there. Free World. coming off a short break. Hugs and high fives, a very good penultimate win on the over course and distance. And if she's back to that kind of form, she's got to be a massive runner. Very open races, there's no doubt. And if people have to go a little bit wider here, I am tipping at 1, 4, 7, and 2.
Include as many as the budget does allow there in race number 7. Race number 8, final race on the day. It's an MR66 handicap over the 1,000 meter trip. 16:35 is the off time. Your favorite is number 3, Danish Dynamite at 28-10. 33-10 on offer about number 2, Buffalo Bill. 4-1 Munchkin. 7-1 Rougeroon. And then it is 10s and betters about the balance. Grant, race number 8. This horse, Danish Dynamite from the Gavin Smith yard. Dominant win last time out when beating Sylvan Mistress, but filly that's taking on the boys here, not going to be an easy task with 61.5.
Rahil, yeah, these two youngsters, they've been given bomb ratings, and they're going to have to step up. The filly 61.5, Louis Mkotwa, Danish Dynamite, and Buffalo Bill, the 2 horse with Chase Majan up also 61.5. They're going to have to prove that the handicap has got their ratings right. I'm going to brass them, and I'm going to go for the older horses. Munchkin and Rougeroon ran very good races. Rougeroon ran a very good race last time out. He's drawn on the right side of the course, got Chad Little, who's riding very well. He's probably going to be my first choice ahead of Munchkin. Craig knows him very well, and he'll be happy to be back on the grass over 5 furlongs. And I think the race is between those two, to be honest with you. The young horses, as I say, got to prove their ratings. Of the two, I prefer Buffalo Bill. He won very, very well. And then maybe a horse like String of Lights, who there was a lot of money for last time out and just ran out of puff the last bit, just needing it. But I think the winner will come from 4 or 5, and I'm tipping at 5, 4, 2, and 6.
5, 4, 2, and 6. Rougeroon could be nice value there at 7-1 in race number 8. We're going to move along to the suggested bet now. Grant will take us through his suggested bet for racing on Monday out at Fairview. Grant, take it away.
Thank you very much, Rahil. My best bet, race 2, number 1, Pyro Edition. My value bet, race 3, number 11, Atlantic Pearl. And my suggested bet is the place accumulated goes as follows. We open up with Banker 1 by 1 and 11. By 5, 6, 10, by 2, 3, 7, by 5 and 6, by 1 and 2, by 4 and 5 for 144 Rand full unit.
That is Grant's place accumulator. All begins with the running of race number 2 at 1:05. Grant, thanks very much. All the best. Have a wonderful Sunday.
Thank you very much, Rahil, and good luck to yourself and the punters playing tomorrow. Goodbye.
All the best with racing on Monday out at Fairview.